Good morning, KMS. Mrs. Hines here. Today is Wednesday, December 16th, and we're going to be sharing out your designs that you did on Floor Planner on your portfolio. Today we'll also be calculating your perimeter of your dream space and the area of your dream space. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into Floor Planner and open up your dream room. In your dream room, you'll see dimensions. Those are the numbers that are on the outside of your design, right? And we're going to zoom in and we're going to look at these numbers and write them down. Okay, so I'm going to use a different workspace just to kind of show you my thought process on this. So what you're going to want to do is figure out the perimeter of your room. Now, this may be easy if you're just adding up the sides. So every single wall has a dimension. You can round to the nearest foot. So I had something like 28 feet and 7.5 inches. I'm not going to be like going down to the nearest inch. I want to be precise to the nearest foot. So if it's more than 6 inches, you're going to round up. And if it's less, you'll round down. So these are all the lengths of each side of my space. So what you're going to want to do is write down either on a scrap piece of paper on my digital slide that I shared with you on Classroom, or you're going to want to have all this information on your tech portfolio. We're going to make a CAD page. So if I add 29 plus 25 plus 20 plus 7 plus 9 plus 32, my perimeter is going to be 122 feet. Okay, so I did have to add up all those sides. Now, to calculate area, the formula for area is length times width for a rectangle. However, you can notice that my shape of my room is not just one rectangle. I broke it up into two rectangles. So I tried to show you on this slide. This is my larger space here, and this rectangle would represent my smaller space. So I put the numbers down. So like there's a length of 7 feet here and 9 feet here. So the length times width is 7 times 9, which is 63 square feet in this small area. My other area of my dream room space measures 29 by 25. So area is still, for a rectangle, length times width. So my area for that space is 725. If I add these two spaces together, that would give me my total area. So that's what I tried to show here. So the total area of my whole dream room is 788 square feet. Okay. So I just wanted to show you my math and explain it because you're going to do this on your portfolio. So again, when you're in Floor Planner, kind of zoom in and see if you can write down all of the dimensions, all of the measurements to the nearest foot. Then what you're going to want to do is open up a new tab in your Google Drive. And in your Google Drive, you'll see your tech portfolio. So this is my Blue Team Tech portfolio that we started updating last week. We did the maps and navigation page. So when I open it up this time, let me go back to my portfolio that I can actually edit. Here we go. So again, you have to open it through your Google Drive. It's just going to take a second to load. We're going to add a CAD page today. CAD, Computer Aided Drawing, because that's what we're doing this week. So on the right-hand side, you can go under Pages. And by clicking this plus button here, we're going to add our CAD page. Hit done. On your CAD page, I would like screenshots of your floor plan. So zoom out. I'm just going to take a screenshot. On a Chromebook, you're going to hit the following buttons, and I did put this on here. You're going to hit Control, and it's the button above the 6. It looks like a rectangle with two windows, or two lines rather. So I'm going to do that on my screen. So Control, doop. And what it did is it took a screenshot. So now when I go back to my portfolio, I'm going to click in this blank space here and Control V. and it brings in my screenshot. Okay, that's pretty much the easiest way to showcase your work. So again, so this is my this is my dream space I designed on floorplanner.com. Adding that text box there. So then again, not only do I want the 2D view, but I want your best 3D views. So when you click 3D, just kind of get used to like panning around and looking around. And perhaps this is the thing that you want to screenshot, right? So I can just again, control and that Windows button, go back to my portfolio in a blank space, control V, and it's going to put it right there. So you can move stuff around, and you can kind of also, when you click on things, I'm just going to trash that. Oops. You can crop things. So if you want it to be like that instead, that's a little bit better of a view. Just hit the checkbox. And then we're going to put all our perimeter stuff. So I'm just going to, for time saving mode, I'm going to copy what I already written down. So you want to have your perimeter, which is if you're adding up all the sides. So again, you're just going to add a text box, type that in there. So you spell things right. And then I'm also going to calculate my area. So what might be better for me actually is I'll just screenshot this whole thing and bring it in. As long as you somehow communicate that you figured out the perimeter and the area, we'll take it. So however you want to do that, it's fine with me. So again, use my cropping tool, going in and kind of messing around with that. Awesome. All right. So today, guys, your goal is to make a CAD page. You're going to screenshot a 2D flat floor plan. You're going to screenshot a 3D view, and you're going to add the two math problems, the perimeter, which is if you add up all of the dimensions to the nearest foot, and you're going to add up your total area. Please show your work. All right, guys, you guessed it. You're going to have to hit that blue publish button so then we can all see your changes. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please join the Google Meet during your independent work time. Otherwise, per usual, I'll demo this again at 12:15 and 12:45. I hope you enjoy using Floor Planner. Save often and have a great Wednesday.